ready for some notes? Cooper and Stockton, are you ready? Ready for some notes? Okay, so half-life is the time it takes for half of a radioisotope to decay. So if we start with 100% of our radioactive isotope, after one half-life, we'll have 50% of our sample. After two half-lives, we'll have 25% of our sample. After three half-lives, we'll have 12.5% of our sample. So every half-life, the sample gets cut in half. Every sample has a different time it takes for it to cut in half, and that's called a half-life. Slides are not moving now. Okay, so every time it cuts in half, we have a half-life. So after one half-life, we'll have half of the sample left. After two half-lives, how much of our sample will we have left? 1/4. We'll have two half-lives. So 1/2 times 1/2 gives us 1/4. Okay. The other way we can look at this is we've had two half-lives. So this is the same as, the pen was on. I don't know why it's, now it's eraser. I don't want the, do you see the, there it goes. This is the same as 1/2 to the 2. We have two half-lives that has happened. Okay, if we have three half-lives, how much of our sample do we have left? 1/8. Good. Okay, so that's the same as 1/2 to the 3. We've had three half-lives, so we cut our sample in half 3 times. How about 1/4? How much of our sample will we have left? Good. So that's the same as 1/2. We've had 4 half-lives. Our sample got cut in half 4 times. 1/16. Okay, what would be next? Good, 1/32. This is 1/2 to the 5th. What about the last one? Good, 1/64. That's how much of our sample would be left if we had 6 half-lives. So 1/2 to the 6th. Okay. So you're either gonna have to figure this out on the test, or you can write this on your note card also. So just you'll have to remember that. So it's gonna tell you the amount of sample you have at the end, and then you have to figure out how long that took. Okay, so we'll do an example. Okay, so if we have a sample and it takes, it's Z9127 and it takes, let's see, we're looking for when does it, like how long does it take for us to only have a 1/16 of our sample left? If our half-life is 36 days. So what we will do is we need to figure out how many half-lives does it take to get to 1/16. 4. Okay. So we can say 1/2 to the 4, or we could write it out. 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. So this is 4. This is 8. This is 16. We have 4 half-lives to get to 1/16. So then our half-life is 36 days. So how are we going to figure out how long it took if it took 4 half-lives?
Times 36.
Good. So we just take 36 and we're going to multiply by 4. So this is how we figure out how many half-lives, and then we multiply that by the time. So 36 times 4, what is that? Does somebody know that one? What's it?
134.
Okay, thanks. And this is going to tell you how many sig figs. This has 3 sig figs. So you can put 144, and then you need to put the decimal, or Alex will not be very happy. So make sure you put the decimal. Okay. That's it.